Okay, so in my monitor arm review, I asked for 10 likes and I would make a desk setup video. I also wanted to say, if we can get 10 likes on this video, I'll make a setup tour and show you my whole entire desk and everything that I use and just how I manage my cables and all that. So you guys clicked on it? Well, this is my desk setup video. So I'm gonna be showing you my whole entire desk setup in one video. So I would consider myself a pretty clean person. I don't like to keep things all messy and cluttered. So I'm going to be showing you my minimalist desk setup that I enjoy, that I work with, do my schoolwork, edit videos, of course, and I'm just going to be showing you the whole entire thing. I feel like I maxed out everything in my opinion for now at least, and I definitely could make some other upgrades in the future, but I just choose not to right now because I'm content with what I have and I don't want to keep wanting more and more things. So without further ado, let's get on to my actual desk setup. So the desk that I currently have, I'm not completely sure what model it is, but I believe it's discontinued from IKEA. So it's just a L-shaped wooden desk. It has some bookshelf and then it has some drawers as well, and the main control center is that big portion of the L-shaped desk, which I use a monitor, as you guys know from the monitor arm video. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can find that video, but the monitor arm really does help out a lot, as like I said in my other video, you can adjust the monitor where I want it. Like I can put it in the corner if I want, I can put it in front of me. I prefer to have it in front of me right now because if I'm sitting in the corner of my desk, I find that my legs keep rubbing against the shelf, which does irritate me sometimes, so that's something I don't enjoy. But the monitor arm is a great addition, and I feel like it just keeps a clean look to the whole entire desk. So the actual monitor, you guys are probably wondering. So to be exact, it's 23.8 inches, as I talked about in one video a while ago. So if you guys don't already know, back a while ago, I made a 2019 desk setup tour on another channel that I have, MC Stuff.
And right here is my big monitor for this room. I feel like it's a 23.8 inch monitor.
I'll have a link in the description for that. That's my Rubik's Cube channel. I basically talked about how that monitor back there is 23.8 inches, approximately 24 inches I like to say, and it is an LG monitor. I'm not exactly sure what monitor it is, but you guys can probably find it on Amazon. Oh, and keep in mind, I will leave everything that I talk about in the link in the description down below. The monitor itself has served a great purpose to me, and I get work done. There's no lag. I believe it's a 1080p monitor, and I feel like I don't need anything else at this moment right now, although a curved monitor would be great. So essentially, the cord that I have connected to it is an HDMI cord to an HDMI, so I mainly use that HDMI cord to connect my early 2013 MacBook Pro to the monitor. So I will leave a link in the description for a review on that Mac also. So I'm sorry, I'm leaving so many links in the description. And also I have an adapter that I use as well for my Chromebook, for my school Chromebook, so it's really easy and it's really small, so I can just plug in my computer and it's really easy to, so it's a dual use, and I feel like it saves a lot of space instead of having two wires. So right beneath it, I have my speaker. It is the JBL Charge, and I think it serves a great purpose. It's a little bit on the pricier side in my opinion, and it is about $100. I do share this with my family, so I only keep it in my room temporarily. I love it instead of having two side speakers. It's just good to have one whole entire thing. You can easily fill up a whole entire room. I do move it around my room sometimes. If I want to do some reading around my room, then I'll just move the speaker around and play some calm music. But mainly it just stays under my desk right there, and then I just connect it via Bluetooth to any of my devices and it works perfectly. So the main computers that I'm using are the MacBook Pro, the 13-inch early 2013 MacBook Pro. Still functions well and I can easily get my tasks done. Also, I use a Chromebook to do any cubing, or I do my schoolwork or anything like that. On the left of my desk, I normally have a phone stand that I made in my woodshop class in school, so that's where I keep my phone most of the time. When I'm doing work across my room, I put my phone there so I don't have any distractions at all. And I actually do have a custom-made phone stand on the opposite side of my room, as you guys are checking it out right now. So again, on the left of that phone stand, I have my light. Again, it's an IKEA light. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's silver. It serves a great purpose. I have to point it away sometimes because it's a little bit too bright, and I think it does fill the whole entire room. So that was pretty much the whole entire main control center. But on the right of my monitor, I also do have a clock. It's one of those really small cube clocks, and it's LED, tells the time, the weather, and it also tells the date. I think it's just really cool there, and I just need to glance over to my right and see what time it is just in case I lose track of it. So for the keyboard and mouse itself, both are from Logitech. I know they're black, and I use the silver Logitech one, and also I used to use the Apple mouse, Apple Mighty Mouse. I kind of don't like it anymore because the settings are a little bit funky. I do switch back on it sometimes. The keyboard itself, it's a mechanical keyboard. It's also USB powered. I do have a 1-port USB to 4 more ports just in case I need it, so I actually use that quite often instead of plugging them both into the computer. I feel like that's one of the best pieces of technology you can invest in. Only about $10, and it saves you a lot of space. So the mats on my desk, the first one is a Rubik's Cube United States Nationals mat that I got when I went to Baltimore, Maryland in 2019. It's just a signed mat of all of my friends and just famous people that I saw. And the mouse pad itself is a president's mouse pad. So I like to keep my desk really clutter free, and I just hate it when there's so many things on there, so I love to keep it clean all the time. And above it, like I showed in my other video, these are the acoustic foam panels. They are a really nice addition, and they definitely do help with the audio. I think it's just a really great addition. It also adds to the style of the room and doesn't make that wall look lame. So on the other side of the L-shaped desk, doesn't really get that much interesting except when you go above the other part of the L-shaped desk, because the whole entire part of the other part of the desk is pretty much blank and there's nothing on it at all whatsoever. I like to keep it clean, but apart from that, there is one thing actually. There's that light up rock that I like to keep on there just for something. As well, I have my blue snowball microphone attached to the edge of that shelf, and if I need to do a quick voiceover of some sort, then I resort to that. So that was pretty much everything on my desk. Now I'm just going to be talking about the floating shelves above my desk, because those are really important as well, and I would consider them part of my desk setup. Actually, below that are wires. You guys have seen them in my videos before, but it's basically just a piece of paper with command strips on the back of it and those little cable manager things. I just stick them onto that piece of paper because I don't want it ruining the walls. And if I'm not using a cable, and to get it off my desk to declutter it, I put it on there. So above it are two floating shelves that I got from Lowe's, and I think they're really nice. A really nice addition to the kind of wood look of my desk. On the first shelf, I keep pencils and rulers and all the equipment that I need for just writing things down. It's on the very left of the shelf, and then also on that shelf is where I keep all my film equipment and everything I use in my videos, so it's just really easy for me to access. Like, I keep my tripods there, cameras, and all that. And then on top is a 24-inch shelf. It serves a great purpose of just displaying things. That's the sole purpose of it. I don't really take anything down from there. And at the top is my legendary cross-country shoes. I value that a lot, and they have pink laces, as you guys are seeing right now. They're an A6 shoe. I'm not exactly sure what the model is. And right next to it, I have a tennis ball because I play tennis. And then to the left of it is just "Live the life you imagine." That is another quote or some sort of inspirational thing that I like to keep up there. So now going on to the final thing I want to talk about, it is the cable management. So underneath my desk is a power strip. I like to keep it attached to the bottom of my desk so it's not on the floor at all, and I don't accidentally kick it and knock a plug down. So I use command strips to do this, like I do with a lot of things in here. So I think it's really convenient also, so it's right under there, so I can just reach under and plug in anything that I need to. So the cable management itself, I think I did a really good job doing this, and I put a lot of the cables on one shelf in the back, so it's really easy to just store it away and make it look like there's nothing on the ground, and that's what I like to see. So I feel like I should maybe have like one of those cable management like cages, but for now this is what it is. And sometimes I tape the cables to the top of my desk. And the final thing I want to just talk about is this chair. It's a gaming chair that I got at Staples. So this chair is a great chair, just your classical gaming chair. Nothing much to say about it. It's really comfortable. You can raise it up and down, and it has served me a great purpose for the past year or two. So yeah guys, that was all for my desk. If you want me to go more in depth and tips for you guys for improving your desk setup, then please let me know in the comments down below, as well as let me know in the comments what your desk setup is and what are you proud of about your desk setup. I'd love to hear it. But yeah, if you found value out of this video, I'd appreciate it if you guys could subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. Be sure to like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.